What's happening, gamers? It's Ran. So Mesa, where do I start with this frame? Conceptually, she's really cool, like the badass gunslinger frame. Her fourth ability and her signature pistols, the Regulators, really strong. Such a sick ability. Huge damage potential. She just flings her pistols around everywhere, blasting everything in a circle, ramping up in speed and damage the longer she fires them. Just with that being said, I just couldn't get her going at all. The fact that when you cast the Regulators, you're kind of stuck in place, or you have to move at walking speed when you use her augment, Mesa's Waltz, I just couldn't really enjoy it. For me, it felt really unnatural to play, and I got exposed quite often being stuck in place trying to ego blast the pistols. I'm not sure if this is just due to my control layout or what it was, but I just couldn't get the look going of jumping in and out of the guns. Tried it with Nourish and Aegis, tried her also with Bright Bonnet, which was actually really fun, casting it, then jumping on it, bouncing in the air, shooting the Regulators, but again, just kept getting caught out in the Peacemaker. I eventually decided to go for Quiver from Avara as a subsume, so I could throw it down, go invis, jump in there, blast away with the Regulators. This worked great and was the easiest route that I could find for her. For the Arcanes, I used Velocity and Hotshot, really kicked up the damage for both the Regulators and her backup pistols. I also ran 5 Tau Orange Shards to give her additional crit when killing enemies affected with heat procs, and also looping in with Hotshot. Overall, this build is really high investment on the need for the combined Orange Shards and Hotshot, which still costs 430 plus plat right now on Warframe market for the rank 5 version. For a kit, I wanted to keep the theme of the gunslinger and the dual wield pistols, and the obvious backup choice for this was the dual Tox. Paired this with Scourge Prime to make use of the special ability on its alt fire, throwing out the spear to lock onto headshots automatically. This combined with the dual Tox Incarnon is basically like having a fully ramped up set of Regulators on backup at all times, and allows for quick kills without having to go into Peacemaker or while on rotation. For the melee slot, I used Thrax Wraith just for amalgam Thrax body count to increase the fire rate on the Regulators and the dual Tox, as well as melee Kareen to freeze on roll. For the pet, I tried a few different options through the runs, starting out with Nautilus, which was great for the grouping to use with Peacemakers, then Worm just for status immunity, but in the end I settled on using Panzer. Having a Roman pet actually really useful for Mesa. It helped enemies not accidentally shoot me while I was in Peacemakers because they were aiming for the pet, and helped for the survival overall. I made use of Tenacious Bond and Reinforced Bond to further increase the effectiveness of both the dual Tox and the Regulators for more crit and more fire rate. Over recent videos I've had quite a few comments about my amp setup. I just basically run a standard Cascade 547 amp, which is the Cantic Prism Certus Brace, both from Little Duck in Fortuna, and then the Fad Scaffold from Onco and Cetus. This setup gives that 3-round burst on the primary fire, which I prefer in case I miss any shots, which happens all the time, and it also gives a glaive launcher on the alt fire, which helps getting back up from last gasp if you get downed, as it just bounces around the enemy doing lots of damage. You can just spam it. And then finally, Certus Brace gives 20% crit chance, which is the highest brace across the game right now. Overall, Mesa I think is really strong frame. In the right hands can be absolutely devastating, but personally she isn't one that I really enjoyed running the solo cap with, just due to her more static nature of her abilities and how I was sort of trying to play her. Anyway, thanks for checking out the video, and I really hope you enjoy seeing me struggle through this gameplay section as well. As always, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. Don't forget to give a wee like and a sub if you've listened to me yap this far, so you can follow along with me doing these solo caps. Until the next one, lads, take it easy.
surpassed the tipping point. It's lethal now. Leave the area while you still can.
It is done, Tenno.
Ransackt!